Good afternoon, Western Washington, and happy Monday and happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service to all of those who have served in our nation's military, and to any veterans who are watching my videos. I personally very much appreciate and thank you for your sacrifice for our nation. Turning back to the weather here, we have a lot of showers moving through the area following the cold front that you can see some remnants of that moved through the area this morning. And you can see all these showers off the coast, some in the lowlands, some moving through Western Washington right now, and some moving into the mountains, creating some lowland snow. So let's take a look at what we're expecting for the rest of the day here, starting with the high-resolution rapid refresh model. This is noon, so as we go through 1 to 2 and 3, you can see all these showers moving through parts of the lowlands here, and you can see some more moving on the coast as we go into this evening. Sun has set now. It's about 6 p.m. You can see more showers moving onto the coast through the lowlands. That continues all the way into early Tuesday morning. And you can see these showers continue with some convergence zone activity potential as well, all the way through Tuesday. This is now noon on Tuesday, and then you can see the rain from the next system moving in there. So you can see that steady rain from our next system will reach the metro area by 4 p.m. Tuesday. It reaches the coast by about 2 p.m. And you can see that moderate to steady rain there continuing across the lowlands, heavy at times, all the way into early Wednesday morning. And then you can see we have some conditions turning a little bit more showery by the time this forecast ends around 4 a.m. Wednesday. The front will be moving through around that time as well. Let's take a look at the lightning potential here this afternoon. This is again starting at noon. So as we go through 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see showers that move through could have a potential for a couple of lightning strikes and a few rumbles of thunder. That continues all the way through tonight. You can see that lightning potential continuing through about 10 to 11 p.m. now into early Tuesday morning, before that starts to diminish in on the day Tuesday there. But there is a chance of a couple rumbles of thunder today around the area. I'm taking a look at rain totals. This I put all the way through 1 p.m. Tuesday, so this is before that rain from the next system starts moving into the area. And you can see the areas that are most likely to get more rain out of these showers are basically from Arlington northward to the Canadian border, and then areas from Seattle southward and west out to the coast, and then most areas in the mountains will get a decent amount of rain, and this will be snow at higher elevations, of course. In the lowlands, you can expect a tenth to a third of an inch for areas from Snohomish County northward, maybe a little bit more there around Camino Island and the Skagit-Snohomish County line. On the coast, you can expect up to a half inch of rain in some of those showers, and then from Seattle to Olympia looks like the best area for some good additional rainfall totals, with a third of an inch to a half of an inch possible in that area. At my house in Federal Way, I've already received an inch since Sunday night, so this will likely bring the storm totals to around 1¼ inches or a little bit more than that. As we play this through some more here, you can see as the rain moves in from that next system, heavy at times, that these rain totals stack up by the time we get to early Wednesday morning. This is like an additional half inch or more for parts of the lowlands, and another inch plus to almost 2 inches for the coast. We'll take a look at that more in tomorrow's video. So now let's take a look at the total snow through Tuesday midday. Most of this will be falling in those showers that are moving through the area. You can see some of the passes like Snoqualmie Pass maybe getting 2 to 4 inches of snow. Not very much of an impact for the roads there. Places like Stevens Pass could get a little bit more. Stevens and White Pass maybe up toward 10 to 12 inches. That's, take that with a grain of salt. It may be a little bit less than that because this is all based on showers going over the area. As that next system moves in, though, you can see the snow totals start to increase at the higher passes. Not very much at Snoqualmie Pass there, maybe only an inch or so, but places like Stevens and White Passes there could get another 4 to 6 inches of snow with this next system. We'll take a look at that also in tomorrow's video. Now, one thing I wanted to point out here is it was windy in some parts of the area overnight into early this morning. Especially take a look at Bellingham there, 59 miles an hour around 7 a.m., 46 miles an hour on Whidbey Island, and most of the lowlands there in the 25 to 35 mile an hour range, 37 there at Everett, and then you can see some 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts on the coast. So this went largely as forecast, although that Bellingham gust was a lot stronger than any models had predicted. So let's take a look here at the NAM model, taking a look at that wind. You can see that for this morning, it did actually pick up that stronger area of winds around Bellingham, though it didn't pick up that 59 mile an hour gust that actually occurred there. But it did pretty well for the rest of the area, though, with those 30 to 35 mile an hour gusts for most of the area, and then 45 or so on Whidbey Island. So as we play this through, you can see some potential gusty winds at times today and tonight through the lowlands with gusts of 30 to 35 miles an hour with some of those showers. And then the thing to note here is that you see these peak winds start to increase. By the time we get to Tuesday evening, you can see really strong gusts on the coast there, and then from Everett northward. And then you can see from like 6 to 8 to 9 p.m. Tuesday, and then into Tuesday night, you can see these strong gusts at times across parts of the area. So taking a look at the coast there, you can see gusts of 50 to 60 miles an hour for places like Ocean Shores, Westport, Long Beach, Cape Disappointment that could be pushing 65 to 70 miles an hour. And then you can see areas from Everett northward with the southeasterly winds, Whidbey Island, San Juans, Bellingham, likely to gust 50 to 55 miles an hour. And then something interesting to note here is that the NAM model here is showing most of the lowlands, including the Seattle Metro, Tacoma, and Olympia, gusting 40 to 45 miles an hour, a little bit less east of I-405 there. But this would definitely be something to watch, so we'll take a look at this again in tomorrow's video because we'll have a better idea of what winds we're expecting. But keep it in the back of your mind right now that Tuesday evening into late Tuesday night, that wind gusts of 40 plus miles an hour are possible in the lowlands. So stay tuned, we'll talk about that more tomorrow. One thing I also wanted to point out is in addition to those very strong winds on parts of the coast, we're also going to have some big waves. As we go through Tuesday morning there, you can see that these waves increase, likely 30-foot breakers there on parts of the coast on Tuesday, and then more on Wednesday, but that does occur during the night there with some of these really strong winds off the Oregon coast and southern Washington coast. By Wednesday morning, you can see still 20-plus foot waves there, and then another push of waves there on Thursday, pushing 30 feet, and then we start to calm down as we get into the weekend for the king tides. But stay tuned, we'll keep looking at the waves as well over the next couple of days. So let's end here by taking a look at the overall pattern that we're looking at for the next few days. This is the system moving through today. You can see showers, mountain snow, and then a little bit of a break Tuesday afternoon before this next stronger system pushes through late Tuesday to early Wednesday. Mountain snow, moderate to heavy rain at times in the lowlands. Showers with that continue all the way through Thursday. And then you can see we have a little bit of a break there Friday morning with some light showers possible before our next system likely moves in by Saturday evening. But there's a little bit more uncertainty on what happens through the weekend there. But you can see there is potential for some more rain and mountain snow all the way through next Monday. So we'll keep talking about that as well. One thing I wanted to mention here, Blue Sky, my follower count has been exploding. I've gained over 100 followers in the last couple of days here on Blue Sky. It's a great place to get weather updates, and I'm starting to do a little bit more here than on Twitter because I'm losing followers quite quickly on Twitter here. So if you want to follow me on Blue Sky, check out the link in the description below. It's a great place to see these updates, and you can see it's very much like Twitter, and you got a lot of local weather folks on here, some that you may know, Michael Snyder there, Scott Sistek, and then some local accounts like Snoqualmie Weather and more. And there's just a lot of great things going on here on Blue Sky, so go ahead and check out that link in the description below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and share these videos. Subscribing is the best way to help Western Washington weather grow, especially with all these storms coming up. So stay tuned, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.